All right, so welcome once again to this class. Don't forget, if this is the first time you're coming across my teachings, the platform is Wealth College. All right, so the message here is value monetization. We teach people how to make more money with what they have, with their knowledge. Okay, in different ways. And again, my name is Akborude Jimmy. Okay, so today I want to tell you that you can as well make money with your knowledge through content creation. This is very simple. And when we talk about content creation, it doesn't mean you should, or it doesn't mean that the only format through which you can do that is video creation, video content. Not at all. There are so many formats through which you can actually, make money with your knowledge in content creation. Okay, so what you need to do first of all is to sit down, think of your line of interest, where your knowledge, you know, is seated, where you are an expert, where you have your experience, where you have your expertise, where you have your skills with which you want to create content with. So after that, what you need to do again is to create high quality content, engaging content, informative content that will help people to solve their problems, that will help people to overcome their challenges, that will help people to move from point A to point B. Ensure that your contents are helping people to solve their problems. Okay, so if this is settled, I think the next step is for you to pick one or as many formats you wish to adopt. So the first one is creating content through texting, through writing. You can actually put all of this knowledge, together through writing. Just writing across your social media platform for others to be educated on how to overcome their challenges in that your area of interest. So number two is video content. You can actually show up your face on camera if you are the type, and talk about what you are knowledgeable about and how you can use your knowledge, how you can use your skills, your expertise to solve problems for others through video format. Very simple. So the next one, which is number three, is online teaching. You can show up online, and begin to teach people how your knowledge can be helpful to them, how what you know can be of good help to them, how that can help them to solve their problems. Very, very simple. Very, very simple. It's a simple format you can adopt in creating content. Don't forget, I told you your content should be valuable, should be of high quality, should be engaging, should be informative, that people can sit down, with your content, being able to learn something that will take them from a point to a desired point. Very important. So another format you can adopt is webinars. You can organize webinars, to also teach people how they can overcome their challenges, how you can help them to solve problems. Very simple. Another format again, which is number five, is the fact that you can actually put together all of the things you have known, all of your experiences, all of your expertise, your skills into a book, into an ebook, that will help people to solve their problems. You can put all of this together as a book for people to consume, for people to read through, and understand those things you've put together, how it will help them to solve their problems. So another way again in that line of writing a book, you can actually put up some guiding templates to help people as well. Do you understand that? So the last one I want to talk about here, which is format number 6, is the fact that you can actually set up a podcast, you know, to talk about your experience, to talk about your knowledge, to talk about the value you have as a person for the world to hear, for the world to learn from you on how to make their lives better, on how they can solve their problems, on how they can overcome their challenges. Okay? And you must choose and do this in a platform that supports your line of interest. Not all platforms will favor you. For instance, like me, I struggle on TikTok. That is why this is just me speaking. This is not to say anything against um, TikTok platform. It's a very nice platform anyway. But me, I don't get what I want. So in that platform, so I really don't do more on that platform. So you can choose, any platform that supports your line of interest and start from there. Okay, so you can use, we have so many of them. You have YouTube, you have Facebook, you have TikTok, you have Twitter, which is X now, and so many of them. So you have to sit down, choose the one that is supportive to what you are doing, and begin to, from that point, let the world know what you can do. Let the world know what you have to solve other people's problems with. This is very important. So if you do this, now someone would ask, and so how can I begin to make money with all of these things you have just said? So there are many ways you can make money when you do this. Remember, I said your content should be of high quality, of high value, should be engaging, should be informative, should be educative. That when people come around, they have things to learn from your platform, from what you're saying. So over time, there are many ways you can make money. So over time, people would reach out to you on how you can help them one on one, because I can assure you, no matter how simplified your content may be on general platforms, there are still people who would want to reach out to you, to really guide them on personal basis, on one-on-one basis. So when they come, you can charge them for giving them results. You can charge them for producing solution to their problems. And also over time, you can as well grow your platforms, your page to be monetized. And again, as you begin to grow your presence across your social media platforms, brands will reach out to you to partner with. There are many ways. There are many ways. People will reach out to you. Different organizations may reach out to you to come and speak to them, physically speak to them on how some of those things you talk about can be applicable and helpful to their businesses. And so if you look at all of these things, you can see that you have a whole lot, locked up in you to actually make money with, to help the world with. There are people out there who are waiting just to hear what you have in your mind for their lives to be better. I am telling you. To you, you're looking at it that what you have is of less importance. Who said so? Who said so? It may be simple to you because you have it. There are people who are finding it difficult to do the same thing. that you can do very well. So they are waiting for they are waiting for you now just to come up and say something about what you've known, about what you've got for their lives to be better. So don't keep it to yourself. Start from somewhere today. I've told you, I've brought it down now for you by starting with content creation. Just sit down. I have told you there are so many formats. You can be creating content with just writing, video courses, video content, video teaching, online teaching, so many things, ebook. There are so many ways you can share your experience. There are so many ways you can share your ideas. There are so many ways you can educate the world with your value. So don't keep all of these to yourself. And you don't need much to even start with. You can start from the comfort of your home with just your smartphone. You're good to go. Start from there. Then as you begin to grow, you think of innovation, you think of scaling, but start from somewhere. This is very simple. Okay, so thank you once again for your time. And again, before you leave, if you have not done that, please don't forget to follow this platform. Don't forget to share this video to your friends, to your loved ones, to also be part of these platforms, and also do well to subscribe. Drop a comment if there is something in your mind you want us to talk about. Drop it in the comment section, and then we will come back and work on it. Thank you once again for your time.